Hello, hello, hello. Well rising. Well rising. So, let's see, just getting some things situated here. So, today's prayer circle, it's going to be actually short because I am running a little bit behind, but I just wanted to say Namaste. Spirit just had me say that just now. So that's interesting. Um, blessing. Many blessings abound. Let's begin the prayer. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and guardians of the highest love and light, I thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much for being with us. Even last night. Last night, I had such a beautiful dream. Angels, I heard angels sing, and it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And I just want to give thanks for that moment. I want to give thanks for that opportunity to hear the sweet, silky sound of the white light. It was so beautiful. That's the way I can only describe it. Their singing was, I heard it like a church choir, like a black church choir, a Baptist church choir, maybe, and it was, I heard them in like beautiful women's voice, and it was just so sweet and silky sounding, and with streams of white light on it. And the words were, hold on. It was just, hold on. It was like that. It was really, and I felt the message Spirit was giving me something specific to me for a prayer I've been asking for a minute regarding, my stability, having a home of my own has been my own dream and a goal of mine. Though been wondering how to acquire it without having to exhaust myself or make myself sick, in order to keep up with this matrix lifestyle, just to have the bare basics, a roof over my head that is my own, that is my own. Anyway, so Spirit came and and sang that song to me, and it was so beautiful. And I feel to share that message of hold on, be strong, right? To you, whoever it is that's listening to this, somebody may need to hear that. So let's pray. You could be going through something right now, or maybe, times are tough, or maybe it's just as uncomfortable, or and the different levels of what's uncomfortable and what's tough. It's relevant, right? It everybody's level is different, and what people can handle is different. No one situation worse or better than the other, and yet at the same time, there is someone that always has it worse or better than the other, than we have it, right? So I just want to acknowledge Heavenly Father, Mother God, Spirit guides, angels of the highest love and light. Thank you so much for another beautiful and wonderful day. Thank you for providing for us. Thank you for guiding us. Thank you so much for this message. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you for, I hear it to say, mentoring us. Thank you for mentoring us. If you're willing to receive Yahweh, Jesus, Mary, the Ascended Masters, even deities of the highest love and light, and Native American um, spirit guides and others would like to mentor you, if you would like to invite them in or allow them to mentor you, only that which is of the highest love and light. We thank you for your mentorship and your guidance and your friendship is what I'm hearing. And your friendship, thank you. Um, Also, the Orishas, I want to acknowledge the Orishas, the African deities as well. And if there's any others that you connect with that are of the highest love and light, please call them in. And specifically, I've been doing this where we call them in and ask for mentorship, and I've been getting mentorship. I've been working with Mary and Jesus at the moment, and also Kuan Yin is another one that's been coming with me and teaching me some things. Krishna and Buddha. also have been mentoring with me. And it literally is just that mentorship, teaching me and helping me better understand and practice. Um, so, anyways, thank you so much, Buddha. Thank you so much, Krishna. Thank you so much, Arumila. I think I'm saying this right. The Godhead of the Orishas. Um, thank you to the divine. Okay, there's so many names that she has. You have so many names, Mama. You have so many names, and I just thank you so much. We love you. We love you so much, Mama. Thank you so much for the angelic, sweet voices that you brought to me last night. Thank you for that reminder to hold on, and to all of us to hold on for wherever we are. Please give us your acceptance. Spirit's coming to the word, bringing the word acceptance. Please bring your acceptance to me, um, wherever it is needed, and for those that need this attitude of acceptance, please bring that to them, and wherever that is relevant and makes sense, um, and opens our heart even more towards love and helps us be even more centered and grounded in love every day, more patient, more kind, and all the ways that you are, and more aligned, just more aligned. Thank you. Maybe you want to take a deep breath in with me and just have at least 5 minutes of meditation. I feel to share that today to give us some time. And I just thank you so much, Yahweh, that we can enjoy this day as it is, as it is. Something that's been coming to me this week is before we start meditation, the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita, I just want to acknowledge its wisdom as well, and also the Bible, the Holy Bible, the Christian Bible. But yes, the Bhagavad Gita has been coming in, and maybe that means something to somebody, means something to you, but you might want to take a look at it or just meditate on it, have it sit next to you, and allow the mentorship of Krishna's information to come through. Um, and then last but not least, I do want to end this prayer for now, and we're going to go back to more prayer with the Lord's Prayer. So join me. Our Father, which is in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever and ever. Amen. So I want to give you that. Matthew 6, 9 through 13. That's the King James Version of the Lord's Prayer. I woke up in the middle of the night after getting that dream of the angels singing to me, and I felt to pray. So I prayed, I looked at some things, and I came upon on the phone, I came upon the Lord's Prayer. So I put that up. I posted it on my Instagram um, and my stories, and it just felt right. I also screenshot it to be able to always look at, and I also posted it in the WhatsApp group. If you're a part of the WhatsApp group of our Faith Prayer Circle, I posted it there as well. So you can always just look back at it anytime. And then, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like the videos just so they can get seen by others. But also, if you want to send a prayer request, you can send a prayer request so we can acknowledge your prayer in the prayer circle at FaithPrayerCircles at gmail.com. And I will get to you. And we can also, or even if you just want to send a prayer or a message of love and respect and kindness, please, I appreciate you. Um, and if you want us to pray for anybody as well, send prayers there. You can also subscribe to the YouTube just so then the messages, the algorithms work in such a way so that these messages, these prayer circle recordings can get to those at the right and perfect time. Um, and just to help us in that, expanding the prayer practice, expanding. Um, the prayer warrior reach. I feel to go into meditation for a second. So let's take 5 minutes, but let's breathe. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Relax the shoulders. Take as many of those as you need. Maybe a few more if you need. Yeah. So when you found that breath of ease, I call it, it's that breath that is more calm. It's the breath where you don't have to force any breath in or any breath out. It's just happening, right? So I call this the breath of ease. And the breath of ease, literally, if you take the time to observe it, just witness it, and just be curious and see what's happening. Take out of your mind what you think is right or wrong breathing and just allow yourself acceptance, right? As we said earlier, acceptance of what is, and just become observant of your breath and be curious, hey, what is actually happening when the breath is breathing? And notice it's breathing all by itself. You're not doing a thing. And if you feel like once you put your full attention to looking at the breath, watching it, maybe you're just observing and noticing the feeling of it as the breath inhales and exhales, or maybe you're just noticing the physical results of the breath, like you're maybe noticing the belly expanding and collapsing. Maybe you're noticing the chest is expanding and collapsing. So whatever way that you notice it, maybe that is actually an opportunity for you to, rather than judge yourself or anyone else. Oh, I'm going to pause for a second. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so rather than just um, judging where you think or how you think you should breathe, become the witness, become the observer. Let there be wonder, right? So as you're witnessing the breath and allowing that to happen in this 5 minute meditation, you're just looking at it, right? Your mind may try to come in. Let the mind, we don't want to stop the thoughts. That's not the purpose of the mind. The mind is supposed to think. Otherwise, what is it doing, right? It's supposed to be the mind. But we can teach the mind and train the mind to be our good friend, our ally, rather than be our master, right? We don't want the mind to be our master. We don't want to be a slave to the mind. We want to be in alignment, mind, body, spirit, the Holy Trinity, right? We want the all of these three, our mind, our body, and our spirit, our intention, our heart, to be in alignment with each other, in agreement with each other as best as possible. And many times throughout the day, they'll go out of alignment, of course, because there's this distraction, there's this opinion, there's this disturbance, whatever. But this is a tool, meditation, and there's so many different types of meditation. This is the most basic meditation that we're doing. There's the meditation is a tool, one of the many, many tools to help us just get all three back into alignment again. So again, when you're witnessing the breath, you're observing this breath, we're just going to take 5 minutes to look at it and become curious. It doesn't matter how you're breathing. The only thing that you're responsible for is allowing the breathing to happen without you trying to breathe, right? So if you just sit and become observant, the mind may come in and that's okay. If it gets distracted or whatever, it's just your job to bring your attention right back to the breath. Whenever you notice it's not paying attention, you're not paying attention to the breath. And in this way, you might have to do this over and over and over and over again, and that's okay. You're creating reps or building the focus muscle of your brain, reclaiming your attention, your full attention and full energy back to yourself rather than to all else. And that is so well deserved to take time to fully bring your full attention completely, 100% to you. Also, a piece of the divine. Okay, so let's begin. First, we're going to take our forceful breaths in, those breaths that we actually do with our will, with our force, right? We're going to inhale and grab as much of the air as we can because it's free. Then we exhale it out forcefully, right? Then take as many of those forceful breaths as you need. And then allow yourself to come to the breath of ease, which is that breath that doesn't require you to do anything. And we'll witness. So continuing your meditation just for a few moments more. And whether you're just distracted by the sound of my voice or other sounds, try to bring your attention right back to the breath. Become observant of the breath. Be curious again. Try your best not to try and control it or do the breathing, but rather see the breathing. Okay. If you wish to continue, go ahead and continue. I started to go even more deep into it, and I wanted to interrupt myself before that because it would take a while for me to come out. But I did get to a good space. Usually, once I put my full attention to the breath, it sometimes it takes a second, it could take a minute, it could take a lot of practice, you know. Um, but once I get there and I observe the breath, I touch the divine. Feels like I touch the divine, and it's almost like a tickle, and it makes me smile. It's so beautiful. It's almost like I'm like, oh, boop. And it makes me smile so big once I'm in that space of truly like witnessing the breath and not trying to control her, not trying to make the breathing happen, but just watching the breathing happen. And it reminds me of, oh, wow, that's God moving that breath because who's doing that? I'm not doing that, you know? And it also is such a great reminder that no matter how we are, who we are, God is always inside us, moving us, giving us the life of the day through this breath, and is so generous and kind and abundant that she allows, or he allows, Yahweh allows for us to take even more of an extra breath in if we wish, on top of the breath that is already given. Go ahead and take in that abundance because it's free. You are worthy to receive. We are worthy to receive abundance. And just the proof of that is in the process of witnessing and observing the breath. And of course, we have to let it go. We must give it back because the trees need it too. And the trees do something with what we exhale and have their abundance so that they can give us back abundance. And in this way, it's a cyclical, beautiful, divine dance of prosperity, right? Just shared. And I just give my praise and joy and happiness and love and appreciation for that cyclical nature and opportunity to remove stagnations and the realization of this and how to stay in flow. We ask for your help and assistance. Help us stay in flow, Yahweh. Help us stay in flow with this dance of love, of prosperity, of joy, of happiness, by allowing the breath to be and and help us with our pranayama practice, our breath work practice. For those of us that wish to have that even more abundance, help it be as consistent as possible. But also, thank you so much for this meditation, helping us reach our goals. I'm here to say, helping us reach our goals. Thank you so much for helping us reach our goals, Yahweh. Ah, it feels so good. It feels so good. Namaste. Namaste. So, how was your experience with this prayer circle today? How was your experience with that meditation? What did you discover? What did you see? How did it feel? Was it difficult? Was it hard to get your mind to just kind of sit still and focus on it? And that's okay. All these things are great to notice. Just take notice of where you are right now at this moment and allow acceptance for as it is, right? Acceptance for where you are. So then you can, rather than blame or shaming yourself or judging yourself, it's just a nice starting point to know about. So then you can grow and expand and get better and better and more improved and even more on putting, even better at putting the focus on truth and love, right? So email me at faithprayercircles@gmail.com and let me know, how was your meditation? What do you need help with? Maybe I can answer some questions or we can arrange the practice together. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste. And I also say, in Jesus Christ's name, I give thanks and praise. Ashe.